right, boys and girls, here we go. First of all, if you receive a rectangle and you need a triangle, if you receive a rectangular piece of paper and you'd like to make a square, this is a simple way of doing it. Take your bottom half corner, bring it up to the top half. Make sure the edges meet. Edges are meeting pretty well, and then fold. And there we go. We're just going to cut this rectangular line off, or rectangular shape off, and then we will get a perfect circle, a perfect square, or relatively perfect. Okay. All right, when you open it up, it's a square. And what I'd like you to do is fold it up. It's not quite perfect. It's okay. So you're getting a piece of paper in half, and then turn it again and have the edges meet. And place your fold carefully. So you are going to have 4 sections in this piece of paper. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Alright then, our second step is to have a straight edge. I'll be giving you rulers, or maybe you have a ruler. What I'd like you to do is find that straight edge, take your pencil, and trace it. And we are just setting this piece of paper up so it is in 4 sections. And we're going to draw those 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you'll receive some shapes to lay inside your 4 quadrants. Here I have a snowman, a tree, a Santa, and a star. And I want to kind of center them. You don't have to do all 4. You could just do a star, a star, a star, and a star, or all snowman, or all Santa. You decide, but I think I'm going to do one of each. And what you do is you center it, hold it tight, and trace. Slowly and carefully. And we're doing a simple design, and we're going to focus on color. You don't have to do the inside of these little holes. Oops. Erasing that. I can fix it later. Here's my first shape. Tree. Holiday tree. Hold it down tight. Go very slowly. Remember, neatness counts towards your grade. And just look better. You can use your eraser to fix things. 1, 2. It might be nice to set the pattern up like this. I could have a snowman here, flip it, have a snowman there, a tree and a tree. Or I could complete it with the star and Santa. Let's see, I'm going to put him here. Alright, hold it down, trace carefully over the silhouette or the outline. If you don't trace carefully, you're not going to get a good design transfer. And of course, don't move it once it's laying down. All right, that was the second step. All right, boys and girls, after you have traced the stencils, however you'd like to set them up, what I'd like you to do is outline them with a black crayon. Now we'll be using paint and crayons in this project, and crayon acts as a resist, so it will pop away any watercolor. So the resist is in the wax of the crayon. Now what I'd like you to do is choose a color that you'd like to use, a main color for each square in crayon. Like the main color of my Santa is going to be red, maybe some black or gray, and I'm going to use white in the beard so that when I use paint it won't soak into the white color. This will be mainly white. I might choose a blue hat, mainly green, and a yellow star. So once you've made some of your choices and you have your crayons, then just add color carefully. The background we're going to be doing in paint. So the main color of this section is red. Boys and girls, complementary colors are colors that are opposite of one another on a color wheel. And red is on the opposite side of green. Another complementary color set are blue and orange. They're on the opposite sides. And yellow and purple. Today we're using red and green. All right, boys and girls, we are going to complete the work with two very holiday colors here, and we're going to paint around our crayon work using red and green. Now you want to use, probably you'd like to set it up so you have a grid and a pattern, red, green, or green, red. You decide. You're going to get two watercolors, a brush, a napkin, and remember, when you're using watercolors, you always have to have water in your brush. Lift it, set some in your little dish of color, of pigment. Pick up a little water, set it in the little pigment dish. The more water you have, the lighter the color. The less water you have, the darker the color. Well, with this Santa, I think I can't decide, red or green. Maybe I'll start this one with red. And carefully bring your paint over. And I don't really like how light that is. Kind of looks like pink. But first I'll add one layer and then I'll go back over it again. Once again, if it's too light, you can always paint over twice or add less water.